Hello everyone and happy time zone! Tootsie Bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to my first playthrough of Dragon's Dogma 2. I did see that you said that you are out of ads now, Negan, but I go by what the screens actually show me.
Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
How have you been?
Much obliged.
Or well, how was your day? I just want to get this way. Hopefully we can actually do the quest I was trying to do yesterday. Okay.
Materials, eh?
Okay, I still have yet to play a Resident Evil game. There's a couple, maybe. I might end up checking out Village, solely because of the hot monster lady. But aside from that, I don't know. What's 9 supposed to be about? I should actually take the thingy-majigger. Ropeway.
So fast, I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What did I just hear? You don't know you've been staying around away from spoilers? That's fair. Ah, I heard Griffin.
A device of fascination
Fair enough.
built to carry freight and people by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use? Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
Alright. It's based on Raccoon City I have I've not played, so I don't know what Resident Evil 2 is about. No! Oh, Mussy! Hello! How are you today? Come on. Over here, you three. Just trying to go fast.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only it weren't so far away.
I am coming up on a point where I'm just going to say fuck it and rush the main quest. Because while I am perfectly fine meandering off on my own when I'm off stream, this is on stream.
The boys get under the bullfrog. They're hunting, firing at
And it's not even like I'm going out of my way to, encounter side quests. Whee! Where did... I thought they took care of you! Where are all of these harpies coming from? Oh, regardless. Okay, this will put me back there, which actually isn't all that far. So, I am currently trying to progress the main quest a little bit to unlock a side quest so that I can actually finish another side quest. Because there was just this entire chain of stuff. Oh, really? Nice! What point did you get to? In the city of Tears. Ooh, okay. How did you enter city? And do you have... That's, you have no idea. Fair enough. Wait, how do you not know how you entered city? Negan, I hope you continue to have fun with whatever games you're playing. Really?
Well fought, prison.
A few more victories like that and we'll have them running for the hills.
Outstanding. I shan't allow any further harm to come.
Okay. I ask because there's like 3 ways you can enter City of Tears. Although 1 or 2 of them are pretty convoluted. I have personally been staying away from Stellar Blade on purpose.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Because I've heard that it is essentially a Gooner game. And while I do not mind a bit of fan service, and I genuinely do not care about showing skin, unless it looks uncomfortable, I really don't want half of my chat to just be people gooning. That sounds exhausting. Like, I could be completely wrong about Stellar Blade, but... I'm not gonna look into it at the moment either.
Over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become
Okay. Negan, most of how I hear about games is from reviews and stuff. And most of the people I found talking about Stellar Blade were gooning to it. So I don't know if my search just got hijacked or what. Oh, you! I came over here and talked to you a while ago. You gave me Trickster.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall is within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you what I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own.
A land of dragons.
The life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though it is strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own.
Alright, so we're gonna get another Everfall-like dungeon.
Perhaps he who was Dragonforged can tell you more. Seek him out in Har Village, if you would learn from
Wait, what? Harv? That is interesting, actually.
He who was dragon forged, eh? Perhaps we ought to seek out this man and his wisdom in Half Village. Then follow me. I'll lead the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Fair enough, I suppose, but I've got enough on my plate at the moment. I actually did get myself a few new games, Negan. I don't know if you heard. There's a poll up on YouTube for which of those three I'll be playing after I complete Dragon's Dogma 2.
Are we to remain here?
Are you different? What? Hang on a second.
You've got to pay before we depart.
These writings
There we
could be
go.
a report. Shall we take a closer look?
And I am also firmly in the don't judge a game before you play it category, or watch stuff about it. But I legitimately heard, like, you are the only person I have heard talking about the gameplay of Stellar Blade.
Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I will look into it at some point, okay, Negan? I can't guarantee that I will play it, but I will look at some gameplay trailers.
Though the sun
A good sleep does wonders.
come, we've much to be getting on with.
Do
Ready to forge on?
honestly fair.
Well met.
I'm assuming Eve is the protagonist. Come on, I want to buy... one more fairy stone before I depart for Harv.
Shall we get some rest then?
Main character, she's an android. Okay. So, yes, the protagonist.
Dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal.
Welcome.
I just want... Ah, fairy stone! Not enough funds. Fuck. Okay, so... I do not want my pawn to be simple. I have enough problems with Feral doing things as is. Copper is pretty common, as is scrap iron. Let's just sell everything you have in your inventory. Ah! Materials, because I have a bunch of stuff. Let's actually sell 2 courtly tunics. 2 sets of courtly breeches.
Always a pleasure.
And I can make my way back normally, but I just don't feel like going... Oh, Moongazer! Hello! How are you today? Why? I hit the ceiling again! I keep smacking the ceilings. It's going. It is certainly going.
That took nary a moment. Now that we're here,
I'm assuming you are he who was once Dragonforge.
I have a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it's getting rather late. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh?
I don't know why they changed the fast travel system. They should not have changed that. In the original Dragon's Dogma, you could ferry stone out of anything that wasn't Bitter Black Isle. And there was a reason you couldn't ferry stone out of Bitter Black.
I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it. I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death. As he himself would have it, he was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know.
Okay, this guy... This is definitely the Dragonforged, or former Dragonforged.
Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Well.
Heavens fend.
I've seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate. The place hadn't been crawling with monsters. Probably needing sturdier arms than these before I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
I'm fairly certain that plenty grave shall come of it.
Within the depths of Stormwind Cave. But what?
Yeah, I've heard good things about Resident Evil,
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
but at the same time, the gameplay I've seen, I'm not that big on horror. Unless it's like the 2D campy horror. I think I know exactly where I'm going.
Treasures around every corner.
Hello, Parrish. So I'm going to investigate this thing. Wait, what? Parrish is in chat. Why Parrish? Why Parrish? I just think that horror is done better in a 2D point-and-click environment. Because I've played some free indie games, or free indie horror games that my sister has downloaded onto something or another. And those are pretty fun. But I've also tried Opus Castle, which I've heard some really good things about, and it is a 3D horror game. And got annoyed within the first, like, 10 minutes. Oh dear. My sister had me play a game called Paper Lily a little while ago. Or, well, chapter 1 of a game called Paper Lily, because the other chapters aren't out yet. And that was fun.
I shall follow your lead instead. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I guess my taste in horror is just very specific. Although, there's also what even is horror. I already got that. Okay. Can someone heal me, please?
You require assistance.
Thank you. that's a tattoo. Okay. With that light, I never actually noticed that about Rachel. And with that lighting, it did not look, good. And then we're going this way, where I found my Saurian Scale cape. Riveting gameplay, everyone! Wrong direction. So, if there was... I'm willing to bet that the ruler from below wasn't arisen. Why we're focusing on the Godsway instead of the dragon is beyond me, though. I understand that, enslaving pawns is definitely wrong. And it is also incredibly painful.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
However... The dragon is, in the Dragon's Dogma lore, a very real existential threat. Open you. Cool. Seafloor Shrine. Okay.
Ah, it would seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance.
Old haunt? What do you mean, old haunt?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
We cannot break it from this side.
Dang.
As you say.
Why have I not been attacked yet? Is actually a big question here. I was expecting skeletons at the very least.
My heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
There we are. That is almost certainly undead. Alright, I was right with the world.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
So, another comes seeking to enter.
That is a throne made of riftstone.
Yes, your wicked schemes will avail you not. Watching one. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall true world as mine own.
This is the second time we've heard of the true world.
Why do you draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er before it has even begun.
I don't even know who you are, dude.
You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be arisen.
What happened to you?
For coming here. God's way. Speak you of those trinkets conjured.
Blue crystals. Oh, shit. Blue crystals from the bottom of the ocean, and a blue man at the bottom of the ocean. On a throne of riftstone. Are the crystals that make the God's Way part of you? Haven't played Resident Evil since you were a kid. The game used to skip. Yeah, see, I have the opposite problem when it comes to horror games. Generally speaking, they don't scare me. Bloodborne is intimidating because it is a Souls title. But at this point, it's more exasperation towards the possibility of having to farm blood vials. It's the capitalism that scares me. And I've just found that horror is more effective to me in a 2D environment as opposed to a 3D one.
From these depths, I have beheld the Batali scuttling about, gathering their fragments. 'Tis a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles.
Okay, so it's not just you.
That which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact. For splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen, who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me.
Who is the Watching One?
The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not.
Okay, so they're using Dead Arisen. Which, honestly, if it weren't for the fact that... It is kind of genius, admittedly. But it does... Knowing what I do about the lore of the dragon in this universe, that is bad.
Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the age is
Okay.
little. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its late potency. If that is what you seek, Arisen, Then go on to their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
Okay, then. I know that it does... Oh, horror doesn't necessarily have to scare you in order to be effective. Or enjoyed. But... something really didn't like that. Where am I? Okay. Dulled God's Bane Blade. Can I maybe turn that into a Can I maybe turn that into something I can actually use?
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
I will think about that. Or if I look into, or honestly more likely when I look into Resident Evil, I'll keep in mind what you're saying here, Negan. But for now, I try to keep my Monday, Tuesday slot for challenge runs. Wednesday is kind of miscellaneous. It's whatever is needed. That is helpful.
Leap from one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
It is not an item to be squandered.
I squander plenty. And my first playthrough slot, at least for now until I run out of games to do first playthroughs of,
Look here.
is my Thursday, Friday one.
Is it safe, I wonder?
What are you?
Great keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
And again, after this, I have technically 4 games, 5 if we count the upcoming DLC for Silksong. So, might take a while. Why are you walking into the... Okay, I don't trust you not to go off the edge. Why can I not grab you? There we go. Aha! Oopsie daisy.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Where does that second one lead? Where do you? Is this a jail? This is still Seafloor Shrine. Laborer's trousers. Rotten Harsput times 5. Ah, yes, use the key for a ring and 5 rotten Harsputs. Yeah, they gave me another key. That's fair. trust this, I do not. Okay. Nope. Feral. Yeah, nah, I was right to not trust that. Looks like the seafloor shrine actually has... Okay, it can connect to Batal. That is... Or, well, the border. Which is good to know. I feel like I should head back down into that shaft, though. I'm also very much concerned about this Watcher. As well as a few other things. That statue being the big one. Because we just saw a cutscene of a statue moving.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master?
Uniter's mantle. Okay.
You carry so much by yourself.
So, wait. What even is the next quest here? Okay. So we go back to Batal for that. I also need to check on
I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Wilhelmina in Vernworth. It is Vermund, but it is specifically Vernworth. Not the Stargazer's garb. Okay. I know where I am. So I was told that endgame is in Batal, which means the dragon is somewhere in Batal, or perhaps this Watcher. Good night, thank you. But we do, at the very least, need to take care of Disa. There's no way that the game is going to end before Disa is taken care of. Unless it's another post-game situation. I say another because one of the major antagonists of the first game was, technically not able to be dealt with. But the closest we could come to dealing with him was post-game.
I'm afraid.
We must need
What are you guys doing? Really? I turned around. Okay.
Where are the skeletons?
This place really was absurdly friendly, so this... The attack is honestly kind of welcome.
I'm saved.
Equipment. Okay, that is for sorcerers. This is just bad. Okay. I think I'll keep my Saurian Scale Cape, though. Further down here. Up. So... that... There's a very real chance that... and this is going to sound absolutely insane. There's a very real chance that the dragon hasn't changed since this world's inception.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
If none of the Arisen... if there's enough dead Arisen to make several god sways, then there's a very real chance that nobody actually beat the dragon. And if nobody beat the dragon, well...
enough. Where to next?
that is certainly a problem.
Need anything?
Bye. I'll take that. Let's see, sell that. Sell that, these. Where? Savagery extract, I'm not gonna remember to use. I won't remember to use the stoutness extract either. Sell that. I have one of these already. I'll hold on to that for now, I guess. And I'll put all of my stuff in storage. Yeah.
Many thanks.
Yeah, let's go put the rest of my stuff in storage, rest, and then check Wilhelmina. What the? Oh dear. That was interesting. Deposits. I'm just putting away the stuff that I have no use for now, but might later. Alright. Rest until morning. Well, Mina, can I get your quest yet?
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Or are you still just going to be talking about the Phantom Ox cart? Because I need to do your quest in order to do another quest. And this is getting a little annoying. Honestly.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Alright.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen. This place is very true.
Wilhelmina.
I've not set foot outside the capital. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox come. What of you? Have you any plan? I've not set foot out. 'Twas news to
Okay, yeah, I have no idea what is blocking this. Alright.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Find a way, huh?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? 'Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own.
Alright. Well, returning to Bakbatal, because I've got nothing else to do. And give this... Actually, what is going on here? Hi. I would like some heals, please.
That was superb, Arisen.
Now I need to check Isaac's wares, see if I can't get another one of those stupid fairy stones.
Look as long as
Sold out. Okay.
always a pleasure.
When possible, I try to buy one simply because things can get a little complicated. And there's always a chance that I'll have to use like 3 in quick succession. Which then can leave me kind of stranded. Am I heading to the right spot? Yes, okay. Okay.
Well, some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications.
What?
Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My
Sure.
Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Okay. So do I just talk to you? No.
You will suffer.
I'm assuming that that's the Empress, considering all of this. in the morning. I believe it is morning at the moment. How do I check the time? How... huh. It is also entirely possible that I just have to go...
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
So I just wait, I guess. But do we deny? Oh, Kaladmir! Hello! Thank you for the lurk. Lots of praying going on. I can put up a barrier. I am assuming that this here is the Empress. She's dressed more extravagantly than the other praying ladies. But I could be wrong.
Pray, do not impede me, sir.
I've got nothing for ye.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Okay.
Shove off.
And you?
We're not to talk during mission.
How might I be of assistance?
Nope. Where can I... Alright, so that's the audience chamber, so that's where...
Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless you've Lord Faze has declared that
okay, that is interesting to note.
his word is second in weight only to Empress Nadine.
So they're connected. That is actually really good to know. So wait. The Magic Research Lab is part of... part of the palace. It actually looks like it might be a larger section of the palace, unless... Yeah, no, it looks like it would be a larger section of the palace. That might be the Empress's personal quarters. said, I have genuinely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here, aside from just waiting. Like, am I supposed to go rest and have it be the next day? Or what?
Let me alone, will ye?
This group out here is actually concerning to me. Their dialogue is different, like noticeably different from the rest. And you...
Fishing's not for the faint of heart, you know.
Why would a fisher bring a sword to a prayer? I mean, I've been looking for a good athame myself, but a sword is not something... If the swords were part of the prayer, then the priestesses themselves would have one. And you're clearly not security personnel, because the security people are standing guard at the perimeter. Ah, everyone is suspicious. Don't you just hate when every single one of them is suspicious? I very well may be expected to, like, go to bed and then come back in the next day. Which would certainly be annoying. Especially when I don't exactly have a method of telling the time. What? Okay. That's interesting. What am I supposed to be doing?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets.
Okay, so... And it looks like they've completed their thing.
Be gone. You impede a...
I turned my back for 1 second and the Empress is...
Good day, sir. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Okay, is there a way to talk to the Empress?
Be gone. You impede...
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
I was waiting around because I had no idea what I was supposed to be
Surely
doing.
we can ask for no more than that.
Okay, that's a locked door. I should honestly do a quick casing of Batal's palace quarter so that I have the stuff on my map. A shrine. Okay, so I'm willing to bet Nadinia comes here eventually. A secluded shrine on palace grounds is never just a secluded shrine on palace grounds. There's always something going on with it. Typically, it would be for royalty specifically. But I need a red bench.
We shall remain here.
Nadinia's not over here. Ship here? Yes.
The Godsway. This word is unfamiliar to us. Of what do you speak?
Okay. No, hey, I'm here to prevent you from dying. Now, straight to business. Oh boy.
Greetings.
I must not be spoken.
So the fact that the palace is so small. And then this is the... Okay. Why is the palace smaller than the lab? Because this over here... Yeah. Huh. It all is connected, which would normally have me suspicious of the Empress. But in this specific case, I've got my doubts. She's portrayed as well-loved, and the people in the research lab say that they should be concerned if she finds out. There we go, red bench. 1... 2. Is it morning yet?
Nope. We are.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your...
Okay.
I fear I've much to attend to.
And yet the palace itself is considered a lower priority to be guarded than the research lab.
Mind yourself.
Save and then go rest. Because it's probably like midnight at the moment. Must be one sleepy kitty. And then I go do the job I was paid for. Or, well, not paid for, but am likely getting paid for. Alright. And that is morning. And now we sprint. I'm just hoping she hasn't started her stuff yet.
Cannot follow, but know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Okay.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time.
Okay, so I was supposed to wait until the next day.
Sir Armhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray see we would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her.
Okay, so what am I supposed to be looking for?
We offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Alright, items. Where? Hair tied back with his right arm wounded during the attack. Okay.
What do you want?
That is the left arm. Or wait, no, there's a scar on the right arm. So it might be this guy.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, Fawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Okay, so there's nobody else around here, so it is simply this group here.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's have you located the road?
Who are ye supposed to be? Fine. Are they onto me?
I was just casing the area.
I shot it.
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Armhild of what has transpired.
I was just making sure there was nobody else that fit the description of the thing. I didn't want to accidentally accuse an innocent.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time.
Why is the Empress not speaking?
You may.
The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered. Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Okay. Hey.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly. Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, sir.
Wait, what? Really?
Grateful are we.
Why? Is it actually here, or is it just below here? Because that is a ridiculous coincidence if it is actually there. It's more likely that it's just below, and that happens to be a very inconvenient or convenient location. Yeah, okay. Where are you? There you are.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me?
Let's see how this goes.
'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No.
You should not have dropped that so quickly, dude.
All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you are offering?
I have like 20 in my chest back home.
Can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasus is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from... Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away now. As I've said, worm's life crystals can earn all the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. If you would be...
Okay. 15. That is not a lot, actually. That is really not a lot. I have more than that just in my storage from my casual drake slaughter. My poor pods. They're like, hey, how do you keep doing this? Where's it trying to send me, anyway? Sigurd. Cleodna. Lose. Okay. That... I know who Sigurd and Luz are, but who's Cleodna? Because I believe Sigurd is actually the Meister for my current vocation. This is not my house. This one's mine. Withdraw. Where are you, Worm's Life Crystals? I just need 15 of you.
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion.
Okay. Actually, hang on. Let's go rest to set myself an in save. And then quickly go back to Vermund to see if that changes things. Where is my bed? My bed's over here.
A good sleep will ensure we are...
I think I like the house in Batal a little more than the house in Vermund. For the simple fact of not getting stuck on the table.
I hope you slept well.
I should actually go buy a... Or is it possible for me to buy one? That is the wrong direction. Oh well. Fairy Stone. I should buy Fairy Stone. And I'll just reload from my last in save if things go sideways. Or, well, if Wilhelmina's quest still isn't available. Because at this point, I can collect anything I want from the laboratory legally.
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Can you stop saying that literally every time? Burnworth.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Alright, well, Wilhelmina. Will you give me your quest now? Or am I going to have to look up ways of doing it again? To see if anybody else was having this problem. Because I just want to get Hugo away from the undead-infested ruin. At this point. I've already gone this far trying to save him.
Return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen. I've not set foot out. 'Twas news to me that...
Okay.
What of you?
Before I do anything else, I'm going to put you all in an ad and check the wiki to see, or well, not wiki, but forums and stuff to see if anybody knows ways to trigger this. Okay, so it might be because I'm doing this during the daytime. Ow. Heal, please. heal, please? Pawns? I request healing.
5 magics are at your disposal.
Why did it... Okay. So, apparently, I have to trigger this quest at night. Why at night? I have no clue. However, if it's required, I shall do it. I just want to get this quest done so I can do another quest.
We shall await you here, Master.
Nice place, this.
Nope.
I've not set foot outside the capital. 'Twas news to me that what of you? Have you any plans?
I shan't agree to.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, I am just trying to complete... It's not letting me give her anything. Although, actually, hang on. Give to Lithera.
'Tis good to be reunited.
It wouldn't let me give her that Arisen ring for upping her affinity. But will it let me give her flowers?
I've not set foot outside
No.
the capital. 'Twas news to me that passenger. What of you? Have you?
Because I cannot... Like, I actually can't
I've not set.
do anything with her.
What of you? I've not set foot outside. 'Twas news to me that passenger. What of you? Have you?
Okay, so next question. Does the ox cart... Can the ox cart quest block Wilhelmina's? Still nothing. Maybe... I'm tempted to, hang on, let's wait until the next night. And if that doesn't trigger it, we're gonna reload. Because I can't max out her affinity any further. I've already done that.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I will return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen. I've not set foot outside the. 'Twas news to me that what of you? Have you?
It might also be earlier in the night. Like at just sunset or something. This is incredibly annoying. Alright, and that is like just after sunset.
We shall remain here.
Nope.
You know, yet there
Okay.
is something different about you. I lived a simpler life once.
Okay, so I managed to trigger it this time.
One man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. I've not set foot outside. It was news to me that... What of you? Have you...
Okay, so let's try that again.
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Rachel, why?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Sit. Rest. Three. And then the fourth one still technically counts as night. That's what was fucking me up there.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Yeah, it was because the king was, thrown to the bottom of the ocean? Still no.
'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this... Here I am. I've not set foot up. It was news to me. What of you?
Let's do one more and then... So I just have to keep coming back at night.
Goodness me.
Why do I keep getting stared at by the guards? I got new dialogue, which I feel like I should save.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
This is too much for me.
Like, I'm supposed to be stopped by someone when going into Wilhelmina's room.
'Tis no simple matter. Here I've not set foot up. It was news to me that passenger...
Okay. And I'm gonna run back to my house and actually rest. It's like this one quest I've been trying to do, and it's not going. If I'm quick about it, I can start the night and then just run on over to the Rose Chateau.
How do you fare? Say, would you be willing
Ulrika!
to do me a favor? Sorry I am to hear it. It is a joy to see you.
I am just trying
Shall we get some
to
rest?
do a quest.
It appears not.
Okay.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
You ready to forge on?
Now that I've done that and set myself an in save, I'll have to fast travel back to Batal. But back here.
There are useful ingredients to be. We shall wait here till your business is done.
And up we go. Okay, so there's someone new standing here.
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patient at present.
Okay, so now I can actually do the damn quest. So let's pull up the guide. Side Wilhelmina's room and use the peephole. Okay. Where is it, a peephole? No. Here? There we go.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further.
Well, clearly somebody needs to better be told, fuck off.
I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in?
Figures she knew.
You have my thanks.
Huh?
Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn. But I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade.
I have a guide pulled up so that I can actually help you with this.
You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it.
You've kept me from getting captured like 4 times.
And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do. Save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently.
Okay.
Though not with bated breath.
System, and we save. So the first place I need to go is Patrick's estate. Where is that? There we go. Pretty much just across the street. I have this open so I can get these 2 quests just done.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do you know of anyone privy to the goings-on of the palace?
Is there nothing to be done?
So let's see here. Okay. Talk to this guy.
What is your purpose here?
Right. Just...
What is your purpose?
No. Okay. Okay, so talk to Sven first. Then to Sir Patrick. 'Twas a misread on my part. And then I have 2 fairy stones ready as of right now. I can get a third. I can get another one just from Vermund. Up. Alright. Let me just run through here. Thankfully, Sven is really easy to get to. Like, easy enough that I have to wonder what Disa is thinking, having her son's quarters in this specific spot.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. Ah, but of course. Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue.
Thank you, Sven, for being the goat. I'm not even joking about that. So many quests at this point. Uh-oh. Well, thankfully I can just very quickly walk by that guy and he does nothing. Shoot. It was this way. crap. Well, barreling out the front door.
To be here. Move along.
I will do so. I will do so. I will very much do so. How did I not get arrested? I got turned around. How did I not get arrested? Oh boy. So I need to talk to Patrick to get that piece of evidence. And then I can go back to Batal for the second. Apparently. Allegedly.
Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. When I visited his manor once, I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to... Excellent. I will send once you've seen him depart his manor.
Okay, cool. Of course that sleazeball's manor is right next to the Rose Chateau. I have not actually seen him leave, but I will check regardless. Paintings, paintings, paintings. I need to find paintings. Nope, nothing there. So on the base floor. Would this count? No. I realize that that is a tapestry and not a painting, but sometimes... sometimes they are referred to as the same. Where exactly are the paintings? They have to be upstairs then. Courtly tunic. Oh, there we go.
I suspect this will suffice as proof.
Then we leave. System save. Okay, the second. Clovis's Barbary. Where is that? Is that here? It is, okay. Could could have sworn I was told to go to told that one of the things was in Batal, but pardon? Nope. Not in. It's inside a house near the Barbary.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. 'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
This one, perhaps? No, well, let me go in there. Nothing there I can pick up. Well, let me go in there. This house, perhaps. There we go.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you're... So inclined, Master.
Okay. So, let's see here. I have the option to secure assistance.
Have my support.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietress of the Murmur Colony was plotting such a thing under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent.
But Allard is a particular piece of shit.
This is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. Perhaps the merchants he deals with. But merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Is there aught else you would speak of?
Hang on. Okay.
To think that the proprietor
bribery first.
His fall from grace would do perhaps the merchants he deals with. Merchants with connection, some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony. Interesting. So Allard has been leveraging his position to line his pockets. Right under the Queen Regent's nose. I doubt she will be happy to learn of this. Yes. This should, however, 'tis not enough for me to condone his assassination. Of course. If your intent is not to kill him, but merely denounce him, then I will gladly assist you however I can. I see. Enlisting the aid of Regent King's friend.
I already did that.
Confidence. Mayhap. Regent King Spen's assistance would grant... This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, before attaining his current status, he was in the employ of a merchant. And in order to claim the merchant's property as his own, he murdered the man and his wife, staging it as an accident. This is a grave affair indeed. Should this article prove genuine, I have every faith 'twould be sufficient to condemn him for all time. The deed was monstrous, and yet, considering my position, I am afraid I cannot condone the man's assassination. I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty?
I'll have any aid you can give.
Very well. I will place my faith in you, Your Majesty. However, know that should he be assassinated, I cannot offer you my aid. Now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the Myrmiconian. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
So the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
I knew it to be so.
Okay. And now I can go back to Wilhelmina.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Okay, and which part? Because this is where things get a little complicated according to the guide here. Okay. So then we go back to our fair lady. Wilhelmina was not in here. She was in here. Oh dear. It has only been... Where is she? Do I have to, like, wait till the next day? Quests... It might require daytime. Hold up.
I have been waiting.
Because I have done this all within the span of one night. So I should actually be safe to rest a little. Come on.
I'm not sure what to do with myself.
There you are.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this.
I have the power of the internet on my side.
All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands.
I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end.
Okay, I need to continue offering aid. And tackle.
You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in. Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. What is this?
Don't let him escape.
Okay.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am?
A dead man.
You hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. Always wanted to see you like this.
That voice. Wilhelmina. But why? Why would you?
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
Mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? How can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
Fair assumption.
Okay.
But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect.
Ooh.
This is for my mother. And this is for my father.
Alright, and then we go out the window into the hay. And then we fucking run.
The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard. We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in.
Wee.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us quit this place.
I was afraid I might find you here.
Oh boy. Sorry, Brant.
I cannot believe you stooped to such. This is not the time. You will be able to slip out the rear entrance. Follow me, and quickly.
That was certainly well handled. I suppose. Pray, visit me at the Myrmicolion tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then, be well.
I'm sorry, Brant. Oh dear. I feel a little bad about making him annoyed at me.
I cannot believe it. You realize this could jeopardize our plans for your ascension. I will do what I can to obscure your involvement in this matter. However, Bear in mind that you may have to shoulder the burden of your own heedlessness in future.
Okay. Did not have to flee the city. Just in case, I'm actually going to wait on a bench instead of resting in the inn. Let's collect this.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
I trust we only purchased what we required, Arisen.
No sense ruining the cost. Such purchases are a given on an adventure as important as ours.
And I missed. And I missed. One, 2, 3, 4, and then again, and again. Don't mind the cat screaming in the background. She just wants access to the front half of the house. Oh, there's a red bench there that I did not know about.
Keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You can jump that gate. I know you can jump that gate.
Materials, eh?
I've seen you jump that gate.
They have their uses. If that is your destination, we cannot follow.
All right.
But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
So this should be the end of her quest.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. It would seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident, after using the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that.
Hey, we got away with it. We literally just got away with murder.
I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not.
Don't mind my cat screaming in the background.
You have my thanks, but it's time to say farewell for now. Just know that my Bordelry will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Okay, that was a cool quest. Triggering it was a pain in the ass. But that was a cool quest. And now... let's go get this kid a job! Well, again, not actually kid.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Can I...
Oh, I've got my freaks. There's work for me out there. You think I could work there? For true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why?
Why would you put yourself to all that trouble?
It was in my quest list. That is literally it. It was in my quest list.
Give it a try, I suppose. I don't know how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
I get the feeling Wilhelmina is going to adore him. Why am I here? I get the feeling that Wilhelmina is going to absolutely adore him. Let's see here. Let's go back to Bakbatal.
Shocking development. I hadn't known things could go so very differently here.
But sweet little revenge-driven rogue. I think I just sent Wilhelmina a son.
Look as long as you please.
Bye. There we go.
Do come again.
Let's go throw stuff. Really? Where are you? Oh, whoops. Sorry. That was the wrong button. That was a very wrong button. Okay. House. Put stuff away, rest, and then go actually continue this quest, the main quest. Deposit. You go away. I need the Worm's Life crystals, so let's not do anything with those. There we go. Put this stuff away. And rest until morning. That sets an in save, and because because I have an in save set, I can no longer return to before completing the Wilhelmina quest, and am therefore free. Freedom is a wonderful feeling. I'll probably go back to check on them at some point or another. But for now, before I do something with the Worm's Life crystals, let's go turn them in. Although seriously, what are these about? Like, is it just showing me where the maesters are?
Look how many women we count among our number.
And yet no two of us are the same.
It is not my fault that most people make women pawns. That is the wrong direction. What got set as my priority quest? Why did the ox cart get set as my priority quest?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Okay. You.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals?
We're gonna pretend like I didn't just go off on a whole last side quest.
You have. Incredible. That is no small feat. I must admit.
I'm waiting for the realization.
Chance of success. Yet here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality.
There we go. And then we leave. Probably go nap again. And then return. Collect the Godsway. And then it's probably going to send me back to Vermont. But I should really run around Batal, or Bak Batal, and see if there's anything worthwhile there. Or worthwhile here. Because most of the quests I've completed thus far have been in Vermont. And I don't feel like using another fairy stone. Not right now. Nap. I need to take a cat nap.
A good sleep will ensure.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Gia. Where's that Drake one? Items, and considering how rough that is, we'll give you the... Actually, let's just do Mighty Robrant.
All I've learned, I shall turn to your services. I
Thank
feel
you.
refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full
Wee.
of vim and vigor.
I am trying to complete quests. Do. Wee. I do kind of understand why Bront was so concerned with the Ascension. But at the same time, odds are I'm gonna wind up dead after the dragon anyway. Okay. You. Oh? Cutscene.
Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Phaesus at once. Though, mayhap. Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this.
What? This must be that Watcher. Oh, yes. Yes, that is definitely the Watcher guy. There's no other way. There is no other way. You are sinister as fuck, dude.
You won't reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint's tower. There your journey will come to an end. One way or another.
Okay, so in other words, I have a couple of side quests to go do. I'm being flat out told. Cannot be equipped as a weapon. Okay. I should go check around for side quests. Which means that Disa is probably going to wind up being a post-game thing. Hey, princess, why are you screaming? Pretty girl. My kitty. Do you just want to be talked to? I think she just wanted to be talked to. Nope. Hey, what's the matter? You're just sitting there staring. I would try to actually call her, but my dog is also within earshot. And any summons he hears, he believes are for him. She's allowed to play with stuff you... I love him. Fen. Can you not... Okay. So did the... Where is the Empress? Where did the Empress go? Hang on, if she's not here, and she's not in her chambers... What? Spell seal door. Someone did something stupid. Damn it, Phases. Okay, so that was timed. I don't even know where the spell seal door is. Would it be this? Did I just lock myself into endgame without realizing it? Boy. I'm assuming... Okay, so that's this door. I'm considering that triggered on Where is this Moonglint Tower supposed to be? Actually, that spell seal door leads back to the excavation site, so maybe it's down here. I just wanted to know where the Empress went to see if she had a quest. But she hasn't spawned. I mean, I can check the morgue, but... So I've been told that the volcanic island has something worth my while. Like, I don't... Who are you? I should probably see what this is about with Luz first. Honestly. And I'm very concerned about that door.
So enjoy stocking up on supplies. We mustn't overspend.
I quite agree.
The door is a problem, I think. I'm worried that if I go through that door, I'll just be locked into endgame no matter what I do. So I might look that one up just so that I know what to avoid until I'm ready. I didn't realize that I was getting close to the end of the main quest.
Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do all the work.
Which, that makes me a little more eager to go side questing than what I was doing did. Why am I getting screamed at? Because if I have access to endgame and there isn't really much in the way of post-game...
I've just had a thought. Have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with humanism?
Then there's... Shoot. If there isn't really much in the way of post-game, then I should really be careful about going for the end-game stuff. But if there's a bunch of post-game... actually, I should be cautious about that anyway, because ending the game could actually lock me out of a lot, regardless. Let's take this ropeway. Actually. What? Oh, that was lightning. That was lightning. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I don't even see the cart for the ropeway. There it is. Okay, that is quite the distance, actually. Let's see. Can I follow it? Shit, that is actually a long way.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Honestly, the pacing on this game could be a little better. I think I did like 5 main quests, and this is a problem I had with the original as well. You did a few main quests, and then suddenly you were being told to go slay the dragon. I was expecting at least a little more filler.
Lo, a ballista.
Get over here.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt we'd catch up those unawares.
Having a shorter main quest isn't necessarily... It blindsides you when you're on your first playthrough. Once you're on playthrough 2 or 3, you can kind of pace yourself better. I think my real problem with the pacing is that the side quests took longer than the main quest. Like, even just triggering one that I looked up so I could complete another side quest, it took me longer than I think the Batal section of the main quest did. Okay, so I'm actually going to be heading here because I want to know what's going on with that, and I'm fairly certain Sigurd is the guy that my current vocation came from. Worst comes to worst, I fairy stone. Odds are I'm probably going to be ending... I'll probably end up ending stream after I... meet with Sigurd.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Okay, I don't know. Okay. Oh dear.
You have my protection. How might I be of aid?
Need to go back this way to go meet up with Sigurd. Following this path the normal way, quote unquote, is how we would get to the person that I actually have yet to meet.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
But is somehow on my map. And it's this path across the bridge I gotta take.
Ingredients are plentiful here. Hobgoblin!
I don't care. What are you? Is that a Varg? Or Vorg? No, because those were pretty much exclusively found on Bitter Black in the original. Oh. What? Ah.
Wait! Don't leave me here, Arisen!
What? Feral?
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Now that is a surprise.
Throwing the Arisen and then shooting it down? Worm's Blood Forest. Ow.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
I should really check the map in Vermont to see if anything new shows up there. Okay, so we've got a Medusa. We have got a Medusa on our hands. Lovely. Kind of like the one that attacked the quarry. Oh? That's actually not the place I want to... Well, thank you for letting me know where I was attempting to go, Farrell. Nice try. Okay, Farrell is level 43 now. Way to go. Before I hurt myself. Yeah, if I'm paying attention, nothing is really getting through. Farrell, can you let yourself be healed? Okay.
What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.
Why is there so much on this road? We've gotten to the point in the game where it is enemy spam. I don't care, I just want to get to I just want to find out what it is I'm looking for. Like, why did Sigurd show up on my map with that specific... Like, what is with the Meisters at the moment? That is the one question I want to ask before I... Alright, we got an ogre. What are the odds that we can just sneak on by? None. Okay. Grim ogre. Does it mean... Farrell and I are just kind of... Oh, how long have I been trying to trigger that one? Okay, so I just have to tap really fast. Nice try. Come on. There we go. At this point, I'm fairly certain...
How we might reach it?
I don't care. Oh dear. Sliver's Draught. It might actually be worth my while to go and grab all the wake stones from my inventory or my stash. Nice try. All right. Can we go? Bug! I forgot to eat bug earlier, didn't I? I did forget to eat bug. There we go. Don't look down. Understood. Ow! Can I... Oh, please don't bring down bridges. We are just trying to get to the top of this mountain. Because apparently, Sigurd is up here. And then I'm going to plant one of the... And then I'm going to plant a port crystal. And we can worry about who Cleodna is. I'm willing to bet that that might actually be the Warfarer one. Because, quote-unquote, according to chat, Volcanic Island is endgame. Or, well, is an endgame area. Whether that means we can't reach it until endgame, or it actually is part of endgame, remains to be seen. Well, that is not good. Do I have anything I can... There we go. Once again, randomly... It has a pause screen! I didn't realize that!
Not like a feast for bed. Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance.
Alright, rest until morning.
We continue on our journey.
And then I think I'm actually going to put down a port crystal over here. Because I have a very bad feeling about this. System, save and continue. Dragon's Breath Tower.
Hail, Arisen.
Sigurd, hello.
Allow me to join you in this trial.
Okay.
Go Harpies, Master!
Where did you... I'm just trying to make it up the stairs.
You would have us press on without delay. By your will, Arisen. Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Ow. Okay, we're gonna actually discard those. And then give... Yeah. Oh, okay.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Where did Sigurd go? Where did Sigurd go? I'm a little concerned about that, actually. Okay, it looks like the guy fell to his death. Good thing I have wake stones.
The charge ahead may be too rough. Let us take care to move as one. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray.
Leave me alone. Okay, now how do I get back up? Okay, maybe over here. Question mark? I just want to complete this quest, and then I'm probably going to call it for today. Huh. So it's deciding to be annoying. Or, wait, hang on, I might be able to actually use this to get up. No. Aha! Maybe? Maybe.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
What do you think I'm trying to do? This child, Can you stop sliding? Bye. Up here, maybe? There we go. There we go. There we go. I was worried for a second.
I'll go and open the chest.
There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to get there. So we're just going to have to find a way back in from this path. Brilliant. Can I climb you? No. Aha! Door.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
And from here, we can head up.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Aha! Stairs. I'll be a little more careful about keeping Sigurd alive this time. I think I was actually supposed to go drake hunting before I did the last quest that I did.
Come to think of it, different masters.
And this might be one of the spots that was marked on the map for that.
This is an obstacle I'd sooner need rid of.
Let's just grab this.
above.
Okay. You are more than welcome to attack me. It's not going to go well for you. Save and continue, because I don't trust this at all. Thank you, Farrell. Oh, hello. Ow. What? You are not a normal Drake. Ow, I was trying to avoid. That was not what I meant to do.
We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foes ahead and determine our destiny.
You are not a normal Drake. What are you? It's like this thing has worm life crystal pustules all over it. Oh boy. I just need to make sure that I'm keeping everybody's health up while still, or barriers up while still doing some decent damage. Fair enough, I just need to be... There we go, okay. Dead Ringer. That is worse than my current. Soul of Antiquity is actually better at the moment, although that could just be because it's upgraded twice. Okay, Sigurd, where'd the guy go?
The creature is slain, yet however many I come, the emptiness refuses to fill. For these beasts are but crude imitations of the dragon true. Sigurd, You're the current Arisen, aren't you?
As you have.
Is a style all my the patchwork of techniques. I see it in your eyes, and so I shall teach you a technique.
Thank you, Paladin's Enigmata. Okay.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a Maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
'Tis an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Yes, yes. Loot. Why? Tomes. Erase all. I think I am gonna... Oh dear. Put that there, though. Let's go collect... my, port crystal, because I was actually wrong. And go from there.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
I just need to go down. Where are the stairs? Another stairs. Where's the stairs? Where am I? Stairs!
In this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Okay. We go across here. Collect my fairy stone, and then I think I'm actually going to port crystal to Vermond. Or Vernworth.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two. Well spotted.
Rachel!
Shall we see what we can find?
I want to go collect you, but, yeah. Let's just go back to Vernworth. And do a little bit of housekeeping and then call it.
We seem to have arrived around the ship. But are we safe here?
Definitely go talk to Wilhelmina.
Welcome to and quality's what you need if you want.
I'm actually curious here. Do you have anything that might be good, better than what I'm currently wearing? Or is... No. Okay. Okay. Okay, so at the moment, Dead Ringer will actually end up being better.
So before you check the prime.
Dead Ringer will be better, actually, so let's see here. I'll sell that. I'll be storing those.
Just remember, hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look.
Thank you.
Here, stop by again soon.
And then over here.
Are you in the market for something?
Do you have anything new? No.
In particular? Always a pleasure.
Yeah, the magic is better on this. I don't know where to get dark scale though. I'll hold on to it for now, and then I'll go through and do stuff with it later. Let's go over here. Deposit. Let's just put these all away. Okay. Ah, wrong thing. Leave. Give that to Farrell. That is worse than Dread Aspis. Let's put those away. That. I'm not even gonna ask. Put 2 of those away. And actually, no, I'll be grabbing one of those back. Rest.
We must rest.
And then go check to make sure that nothing crazy happened at the Rose Chateau.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Although I probably should have waited until night for that. Oh well. I have some research to do just so that I don't wind up going into endgame, because I do want to do at least a couple more side quests. I just got told that that was endgame, which I'm a little concerned about.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Alright, Wilhelmina. Why are you screaming?
Oi there, cuz.
Oh, cool.
Come to check up on me, have ya? No need. I'm faring all right.
Meet me at the door.
I'm bad at this, I think. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, like I said I would. But there's a lot I just don't know yet. Still, I've kept my hands clean. That much I can promise you. Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? Not when you were the one who found me this work. If I did slip back into my old habits, your name would suffer for it more than mine.
He's a good guy.
Tell is, what's happened up at
And I seriously need to stop calling any character that looks like they could be in my relative age range kid. I've noticed that more and more. Where did... That's... okay. There's a chance Wilhelmina could just be working with a client, and there's also a chance that she's just disappeared from the game, like the Empress of Batal seems to have. At any rate, that is a problem for another day. I'm going to be calling it here. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, you can check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlist so they're easier to find. If you're interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to YouTube. Or, well, I post them to my stories here on Twitch, to YouTube, and currently to Instagram. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, currently to TikTok, and when it lets me, currently to Instagram. if you would like to vote on the poll for what I'm going to be playing when I've finished this game, because honestly at this point I'm probably going to be finishing it within the next 2 weeks, head on over to YouTube. The options are Bayonetta, Nine Souls, and Solar Ash. If there are no votes on the poll when I go to check it after beating this game, then I'll default to Bayonetta. And if there is a tie, then I will have my sister be the tiebreaker. Links to all of that are, in the chat now. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. No stream this weekend. I mentioned yesterday that we're going to be going to see my grandma tomorrow. She has had hospice called. Considering how long we've known she's dying, I don't anticipate it to hit me that hard. But you never actually know until you experience. So there is a chance that I won't be streaming Monday. But if I do, then Monday and Tuesday are going to be back to Elden Ring Catch Flame only. Wednesday, it's back to Lords of the Fallen with Karato. And I'll be continuing on with some side quests. And I will do some research in the meantime for this game on Thursday. One moment. Magnifico is playing what looks like a puzzle game called Riven, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.